Welcome, boys and girls, let's have some fun. In this week's art project, we are going to create a little ray of sunshine for someone in our lives that has been sad or not feeling too good. As we go through these troubling times, let us not only use our time to create beautiful things, but also bring joy to many. So to all my artists near and far, get ready to learn and have some fun. Our time with Mr. Color has just begun. Welcome to Art Time. My name is Byron Lopez, also known as Mr. Color, your own personal art teacher. In today's lesson, we are going to create a little ray of sunshine for someone in our lives that has not been feeling too good. For today's supplies, we are going to need a small paper plate, some googly eyes, scissors, a paintbrush, pencil, marker, glue, washable paint, yellow construction paper, and something to make sure that your area is covered. Okay, so to begin, we are going to take our small paper plate. We will take an extra one so that we can go ahead and add our paint to this area. I really enjoy having these bottles. We use them at the school. Okay, I want to throw out a big shout out to all my kids at Corinth Elementary. I miss you so much. Mr. Color wishes that he was there with you, teaching you guys art. Hopefully all this pandemic will go by quickly as it came. Hopefully it will all resolve itself and we can go back to normality. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this paint and we're going to apply just a small amount. You don't need a lot of paint because it's a small paper plate. Now if you want to cover a big and make a big sun, of course you can go ahead and get yourself a little bit more paint. But for today's project, we're going to start off with a small amount of paint. Now you want to start by covering the area as much as possible. Okay, you can go ahead and just go crazy, have fun. Like I tell my kids at Corinth Elementary, as long as you guys have fun, that's all that matters. And as long as you try, that's all that matters. It's a lot of things that we don't know how to do in life. But as long as we have fun at the end of the day, that's what really matters. Whatever brings a smile to our faces. Alright, so as you guys can see, I went ahead and got a little crazy here and had a little fun. Having a little fun painting here. Alright. Don't worry about your fingers getting messy, especially with washable paint. If you're using a different type of paint, acrylic paint, then of course you got to take care of yourself and make sure that you're a little bit cleaner, a little bit neater. But as you can see, you do not need a lot of paint to color your paper plate. Now, you're going to push this to the side here, let that dry. I'm going to put my paintbrush down because I don't need it anymore. Alright, the next thing we're going to do while our paper plate is drying, we are going to create our sun rays. Alright, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to create a zigzag pattern. A zigzag pattern that goes all the way across. Okay, so for our zigzag pattern here, I've already created one, pre-created one. As you guys can see, the lines that go across, they're sort of like little mountain tops. And you want to make sure that your mountaintops reach the top of your piece of paper as well as the bottom. You want to make sure that the lines touch the bottom of your paper all the way across. The wider you make your lines, the wider you make these lines, the bigger your sun rays will be. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut. You're going to cut right on the line. You're going to cut right here. Then you're going to move your scissors here and cut this way. You are going to go here and cut and go this way. Here, there, and so forth. Okay? Then what you're going to do, okay, is you're going to have a bunch of different triangles. Different triangles, like so forth. Okay? All these different triangles, once you cut out from your construction paper, we are going to glue them to the back of our paper plate. Now that I have this here, I'm going to take my glue stick. I am going to apply glue and I'm going to start gluing my sun rays to the back of this paper plate. Okay, try to give a little space in between your rays. That way they're not bunched up together. And it looks a little bit nicer. Alright, try to glue on to the best of your ability. That's why it's nice to have your table covered up, or your desk, or wherever you're creating your art project. Alright, just keep going all the way around. Alright, for the sake of you guys not waiting, I am moving a little bit quicker than usual, but at the end result, hopefully it'll be what I am looking for. Alright, so here, with our paper plate all done, you guys can see I have put all my rays around the paper plate. Now the next thing we're going to do, we are going to, alright, we are going to grab some googly eyes. This is where the fun part begins, because I love googly eyes. I usually like these big googly eyes. I'm going to place them where I am going to position them, around what area. Then I am going to grab my glue stick, add a little bit of glue to your sun, and start gluing your eyes. Like so. There you go. And that'll give your eyes, your googly eyes. There we go, like that. Lastly, you want to go ahead and do, once you want to make sure that your paint is dry before you apply marker to it. Alright, but the last thing you want to do is you want to add some detail to it. Okay, you guys can add a smile, you guys can add whatever you want, some teeth showing. It's fun to play around. You can have, maybe a tongue sticking out. Okay, try to bring some brightness into someone's life. How about that? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, let me go ahead and start putting my stuff away. But as I do that, let me go ahead and speak regarding to just these times that are tough regarding what we're going through, especially to my kids from Corinth Elementary. These times are very difficult for everyone. I hope that normality goes back to normal. Normality comes back, especially during these times, so that people can get back to their lives. The way I see this time is for a time for all of us to be able to grow, to find what hidden talents are out there in our lives, or to actually find out who we truly are and what is our purpose in life. I know it's scary times, it could be lonely times, but understand that we're all in this together, and there's always somebody out there that is there to lend a helping hand. Mr. Color will always be there for you. As I always tell my kids at school, be respectful to one another, love one another, always show respect. This is the #1 thing, okay? But these times, hopefully, we'll get through them. And like I said, we're all in this together. As long as we take care of one another, we'll get through this. So till next time, this is Art Time with Mr. Color. Have a good one.